Hey guys, it's Kash, and today I am going to talk about how the CIA is connected to Freemasonry, which is also connected to human child trafficking, and drug trafficking. I had a dream last night. Most of you know that I do get messages in my dreams, and I woke up at around 3:30 a.m. and in my mind was the CIA is connected to human trafficking. So I went on my computer and I looked it up, and the CIA has a link to Freemasonry. Basically, how this works is it's all connected in my pyramid that I talk about. I'll link that video down below. But it's the CIA, it's the Freemason secret societies, and then they have these criminals, the immunity traffickers. They have this clearance. It's a satanic practice. They have this clearance to cyberstalk people, and this is a money-making thing. I've spoken before. They hack into your webcam and sell your webcam. They plant cameras and sell your videos. They plant cameras in your apartment, hotel, wherever you're staying, on vacation. They will plant a camera in there and they will sell things to voyeurs, so to speak. But the child trafficking and the drug trafficking, I don't know too much about that. I only try to speak really on things that I know. And what I know about is the human trafficking. I know what I am going through. I know the people that are stalking and harassing me pretty much on a personal level. I know who they are. That's why when people ask, like, how do I stay so positive? What's the secret? I know the people that are behind this. I know the people that are doing this to me. I know what kind of people that they are. They're very, very insecure, unhappy individuals. So that's how I stay positive, because I know that there's a light at the end of the tunnel for me. So, to answer that question. But moving on, the military and the police are also involved in this. It's a big pyramid, guys. It's secret society, Satan's secret societies, government, military. You know, you got the civil servants, the police. The civil servants are more in the strip club levels. So an example of this would be, say a cop or a police officer, a Mason, knows one of these immunity traffickers. He'll get a girl into a strip club who is considered an escort or a prostitute, whatever. He'll get her into a strip club and set her up with a bouncer who will then get her clients in the strip club, so it's technically safer, is how they say it, but that's how they do that in the strip clubs. So strippers that complain, oh, it's not fair in the strip club, there's girls doing this and that, it's because they have infiltrated the strip clubs. Not every stripper is in there doing dirty stuff. It's just the ones that they send in there to carry out what they do. So I remember when I used to work at strip clubs in Chicago, I always felt like it was me versus the floor people, not me versus anybody else, but like the floor guys, they're very, they have control over what goes on and who sees who. So if you aren't in the champagne rooms or tipping out a bouncer, that's more than likely working with a police officer that knows an immunity trafficker, then you gotta hustle all on your own. Thankfully for me, I was taught the game from somebody, how to work the floor, so I didn't need a man to ever help me make money in the strip club. But it's true. They infiltrate the strip clubs this way. And what they do to maintain control, and this is more in the party aspect and in the escort side, what they do to maintain control is they blackmail. They'll threaten you with photos and videos of things that, you know, they have you doing. They'll threaten to release that to the public, and, you know, it's like, okay, go ahead. That was old me. I know someone who had that happen to her, and how that worked out was there was a photo leaked of her, you know, very embarrassing photo. So she was stalked and harassed so bad, this happened in Chicago, that she moved down here with her friend, quote unquote, and was only to be isolated and stalked and harassed further by this systematic harassment pyramid. So some people are okay with it. Some people just, you know, they want to make money and live their life. They don't really care about, you know, all the crap that's going on, all the terrible things that they're doing to people. And people can say, you know, why don't you get out of it? Why don't you? This follows me anywhere I go. I've tried to go to real estate school. The teacher was harassing me there. I've tried to go to school. The teachers, it's like, because anything that's involved in the system, and the school system is involved, and real estate, that's the devil's game right there. But anything involved in the system, you're going to find a problem. So even churches, that's why I'm not a super religious person. Like, once they're infiltrated, you know, and most things nowadays are. And then another question I got asked in an email was, how do you know if your neighbors are involved? I'll tell you a real easy way. If they seem like they don't have jobs, if all you feel like they are doing is, you know, at the pool when you go to the pool, and leaving when you leave, and coming in when you are, and they don't seem to be going anywhere else throughout the day, they don't have a job, their job is most likely watching you, spying on you. So, I don't know. So the CIA is involved in the human trafficking. I don't know. I guess, like, I get these messages. Like, I know I have a gift, and I get these messages, but it's almost like I can't really do anything about it until somebody who's not crooked sees this video and wants to help and cares about what's actually going on and how wrong this is, how I have to watch over my shoulder every single day. So, I know it's a big undertaking, but it really needs to be handled, because the systematic harassment that Rose McGowan has talked about, that other people have talked about, basically, if you are a whistleblower of any type, you will be hit with this Masonic CIA systematic harassment every day of your life. So I guess they'll tag you as like a dissident and just, you know, harass you every day. That's how people are targeted. Everybody's targeting is different. Mine stems from this, from the human trafficking, and then a few other things that had happened along the way. So community harassment and community stalking is real. Okay, so don't write it off as, oh, it's just a conspiracy theory. It's not. This is how systematic harassment. That's basically the best way to sum it up. So you got kids. They have kids working for them. You know, the police, they're in a neighborhood watch group. They sign some waiver, you know, you're not really working for us. If something happens to them, they're free of it. You know, they get their $30 gift card. They go buy their dime bag of weed and their McDonald's. You know, this is not right. And my targeting is MK Ultra based, is mind control beta based. So if your targeting is not mind control based, you are very lucky, because that makes it 10 times worse, because you are hit every day with something that has happened to you in your past, reminding you of it every day. And I've done a significant amount of healing, I know, because those things don't really bother me anymore, but it doesn't mean that they're still not trying to get to me. So they're still trying to get to me. I'm still being community stalked. You know, just today I was standing in line to get my coffee and some guy cut me in line at the place. And you know what? It's just every day, every single day. Like, that's rude. Like, you're an ignorant person. And I made sure that he knew that I felt that way about him. So as targeted individuals, that's something that will happen to you. You will be cut at supermarkets. You will be cut in line at places. Like, it was so intentional. I'm just like, to the point, I'm just, I'm not going to hurt anyone, but I will tell people. I don't care, oh, you're giving a reaction. This is how they train you to not look at the abuse that is actually happening. Oh, we're trying to help you, you're a reactive person. No, what you are doing is emotional abuse. It is ignorant, it's rude, and my reaction is not the problem. The fact that I'm being cyber stalked, intimidation, harassment, all those things are the problem, not how I'm reacting, not these videos that I'm making educating people about what's happening. So people watch my stories on Instagram and stuff, and they're like, I don't know how you're going through all this. I don't know how you stay sane. I would snap, this, that, the other thing. But I have a relationship with Jesus. I have a relationship with God, and that is what keeps me going, and that is what keeps me sane. Some of these people out here that are doing this to me, they are in serious need of Jesus in their lives. And I, no matter how many times I screw up, I know God sees that I am trying, sees that I'm trying to do better, and no matter how many times the enemy tries to bring up my past, God is there. God is watching me, and He knows the truth. So that, for the targeted individuals out there that say, I don't think that Kash is a real TI, I don't know how she stays so positive. Faith, Jesus, faith. That's how I stay positive. So for everybody out there, I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your Monday, and I will be back tomorrow. God bless.